What is up, everybody? That's a little bit too loud. What is up, everybody? How are we doing today? So I'm gonna turn this down. I'm gonna equip face cam. That's up again. I want to play in the background. Streamer moment. What's up? So today we are going to be watching the Season 5 patch notes. Actually, I'm gonna turn this off. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna turn this off. So the reason why I didn't do one of these on his own was because I was lazy and I just decided not to do it. But now I'm doing it on what's his name, VII? Yeah, I got a reaction to I know a lot about VII already. Well, not a lot, but like the gist of like his character and all that. I don't know his moveset that well. But yeah, this is just the season thing. So yeah, season 5 is coming out. I believe it's coming out like Wednesday. So yeah, that's amazing. So we're just gonna go watch the our show. That is going empty, bro. What do you mean empty? All right. So yeah, up here, right here. All right. So we are just gonna go watch this. Start watching it.
Hello, everyone.
I did not play you yet. I need to make sure that the audio and stuff is good, so y'all can hear me and them. Hold up.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Hey.
This is.
All right. So we're gonna. All right. I think that might be good. So yeah, like usual, I'll just pop in and tell you my opinion whenever I see some of all of that. So yeah, let's go ahead and start watching this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is exciting. We are.
No! Nico, he's not here. What do you mean? What do you mean? He's not here. We got Fish. Fish is back, and Romanova's usually here always.
To our season 5 for Paladins. You know, we're finally here, and Hi-REZ Showcase is popping off today. I am your host.
Oh yeah, Hi-REZ Showcase was the same day this was recorded.
I'm joined here by two very amazing designers on our team. I will let them introduce themselves. What's going on, guys?
Hey, I'm Fish. And yeah.
Is this dude in his kitchen? Dude over here just like making breakfast and all that is like, oh yeah, I got a show to go to. Might as well while cooking, be standing in my kitchen. Like, we gonna see like a live MasterChef show from this like dude. Oh my god, like he's literally in his kitchen. Does he work in his? Okay, I'm not even gonna judge. I'm not even gonna try to judge.
Alex or Hi-REZ Enmoot.
For some odd reason, you're hearing double. Okay, that means I gotta grab the headphones. Thank you for telling me this. I dropped all my I dropped all my Pokemon cards. What do you mean? Oh my god. Oh my god, they're all on the floor. They're all on the floor. They're all on the floor. They're falling. They are falling. This means I probably have to. I was gonna try to go here without use of headphones, but I guess I gotta use some earbuds. W setup? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and we've been cooking up some
Video audio is coming up. Yeah, I think I fixed it. If
really
it's.
great things, and we have a lot to get in store for you. So without further ado,
Hold on, let me make sure that. Video audio is coming up. Yeah, I think I fixed it. If it's. Yeah, I fixed it. That double audio was just me watching my own stream. So. Rip Charizard? Nah.
First off, we
Nah.
start with our balance. For some of these shows, we've been holding that for the end, but
No, do not hold it from the
we
end.
have some really exciting news too with general updates. And first, we're gonna go into a new mode. We have Siege Beyond coming. Would you like to tell us about Siege Beyond?
I am so happy to tell you about that. Yeah, for 2022, we want it to be our biggest year yet for Paladins. And what we're going to do to achieve that is we are going to make bigger changes than we've tried for a while that are kind of um, a little riskier. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a new queue. It's only going to affect Siege Beyond We're going to try them out
Uh,
for 2 patches. We're going to see how the community feels about them. We'll take feedback. We make adjustments. And then if the community likes them, we will roll those changes into the rest of the game. But for the time we're releasing, for the time we're testing, it will only affect this new queue called Siege Beyond. It won't affect ranked, it won't affect
so
onslaught or team deathmatch or even Siege Core. These features will only be in effect for Siege Beyond.
so here's the question: how about you just add a new game mode? That's the first thing I'm just gonna say. How about you just add a new game mode? Like, dude, it's not that hard to add. You guys have payload in store. Y'all can just reuse the old maps for a time, get a new map in like sometime, and just like reuse the old maps. I'm pretty sure everyone would love the old maps. You probably still have them around somewhere, but yeah, everyone wants payload back. Everyone wants new game modes, and you're giving new game modes already for the freaking LTMs for the weekends, which is a really good start. But I mean, like, what is Siege Beyond Siege Core? Like, what?
And we've got one coming out in patch 1.
Very exciting. I know a lot of the community's been wanting to kind of spice up the game, starting with how we've had those limited time modes. So something like this, your feedback.
Was that in?
Starting with how we've had those limited time modes.
What was that noise? There was a noise that just happened. Oh, no, pull that back up. I want it back up. Pull it. Yep. Oh wait, somebody. Okay, I'm gonna have to go watch that back. Hold up. I missed a. I missed a. I don't want to miss your name. Oh, that's Spider. Spider finally subscribed to my channel, huh? Wow. Now he subs.
So something like this, your feedback community is very important. So make sure after you play these that you give that feedback. It is crucial.
You have no idea what's going on. You're just here to support. That's great. Thank you.
Like to keep around permanently.
Here, hold up.
Next, we do have a really exciting update coming to our item store. First off, I would like to say I'm sure the designers here can vouch for that. But Cam, I know, has been working very hard with user interface to just ramp this up along with a bunch of the other team programmers. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this item store update, guys?
Yeah, sure. This is something that we are trying.
All right, hold up. I'm gonna read down here real quick. I'm gonna read down there. I'm gonna pause the video so I can read down here. There are now 3 focus tracks: support, tank, and damage, as well as 1 universal track. There is now 12 stages of items to choose from, as well as new types of items. What? This is for Siege Beyond, isn't it? Or is this for? I think it's just for Siege Beyond.
Is actually taking our old item store and trying to rethink how can we make this easier or more palatable for new players.
Just don't change it at all because the item shop is really easy. You just got to remember just to press the button and buy items. Like
what we came up with is having this idea that we have an item store that you will choose 3 different things each time you go in. So you'll start and you'll have a track for damage, support, your tanks, and then we have a universal track. And each time that you go into the store, you buy one of these 3. They'll swap out. And what this does is it gives you more options to think about, but also you don't have to plan so far ahead because you're not always sure what you're going to get next, right? So you're sitting there and you're really getting to react.
But that's the point of items, to know exactly when you need it, whenever you'll need it. Like, you can't just be like, hey, there's a guy on the enemy team. How am I going to counter her? Let me check my 3 items. Is one of them illuminate? No, none of them's illuminate. Well, I'm screwed. Like, you're gonna need illuminate if you're gonna go against this guy. Well, you're not gonna need it. It's just that'll be really recommended. So are they? I don't know what I feel about this. Must want to have to see it in game.
Instead of really intensely planning. So we have a lot of new items. Some items you've seen before, and then some are going to be really interesting and new. Can't wait for you to see them.
Ooh,
With that,
new items. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Yeah.
I got the spice after.
So you'll only be seeing 3 at a time, but there are a total of 12 choices. We have more options, more diversity, more depth in the item store overall, and then each individual choice is brought down to that level. And again, this is part of the Siege Beyond. This will only affect the new queue. It is going to be out, or it has been out by now on PTS in a very early state, so we can make sure we get feedback. We're also going to be making adjustments to it internally while it's going out.
Apparently,
to make
Paladins
sure,
implemented
that
updates is as useless as removing dislikes.
that
I
feels
mean, like, I
good
see what they're
to
going
use,
for.
that by the
It's,
time
I see that what they're going for with this. I just don't think it's, like, gonna help the game at all. Luckily, this isn't affecting actual Siege. It's only the Siege Beyond game mode that they're adding. But, like, I feel like if they're gonna actually add this to the game, it needs to be its own separate thing.
the core patch launches, that if we're not happy enough with it, we might wait and bring it out in the hotfix instead. We're gonna have to see where it is and make sure it's in a good state. Sorry, you were gonna say, Rose.
Just I was about to just release all the spiciness of new items.
Yeah.
We have a big change coming up here next. Cauterize, always a hot subject in Paladins.
I like how this dude's only been here for like what 3 patch updates. I think he came in the Sati one. Dude, okay, hold up. He's cool. I like him already. All right, he's only been here for three patch cycles, I believe. He came from Smite, I think. I don't know who. I think you've been here for a while. I know you, but he's cool. He's cool.
We've even memed it a lot on social. If you don't pick Cauterize, but it seems like you may have found a solution, especially because
Cauterize is no longer a purchasable item in the match store. Will be replaced with Provision. They're removing Cauterize? No.
players seem to get frustrated, right, if people on their team aren't choosing Cauterize because it's such a crucial item to the gameplay in Paladins. So I will let you take that away because there are some big changes, folks, and there's a new item.
Yeah.
Provision.
So indeed, Cauterize has been a hot topic for a long time, internally, externally, throughout Paladins. And what the solution we found is to make it such that Cauterize is an implicit part of the game. And this is not a Siege Beyond change. The rest of these balance are going to apply to all modes. So Cauterize will no longer be in the item store. Instead, Cauterize will be an effect that applies to you from the beginning of the game, starting at 25% and then scaling up over time up to 90%, and it will scale at a rate based on the mode. In shorter, faster modes, it will scale up quicker. In longer, more strategic modes, it will scale out over a longer period of time.
Oh. Okay, I dig this. I dig this.
So,
I dig this change. I dig this change.
The item store anymore, but everyone will already Cauterize built in. So we expect supports to get some time to shine early, and then towards the late game, everyone has Cauterize. No one can make the mistake of picking 4 items and none of them being Cauterized when you need them. So we definitely hope that this gives us more tools to keep healing and support and anti-heal.
Maximum value 90%.
For at all levels of play throughout the match. And because of that, there's going to be a gap left in the item store.
Right, and so that
yeah.
yes, that perfect timing.
You do
I've
it.
heard chat engagement held streams perform better, so here's another message. Thanks.
Something called Provision. So we had to think of a replacement for Cauterize. We needed something in that slot that was fit in that aggressive role of like, hey, I need to attack. So right now we have this new item. So when you get elims, you're going to get some of your ammo
Helps, yeah.
restored. So you think of your ROMs, your Tyras, your Vivians. This is going to be awesome because if you're getting eliminations while you're firing, hey, I just get more bullets and I can keep firing.
Restore 15, 30, and 45% of your maximum ammo after earning an elimination. Oh, Buck mains are going to thrive off of this. Buck mains are going to thrive off of this new item. Oh, no. Hey, another item I can't buy is Maeve. Oh, doop, doop, doop. I can only buy 2 offensive items now. Another item I can't buy is Maeve. Dang. Looks like I'm buying Nimble and the not Life Rip. Yeah, Life Rip first. Looks like that's what I'm doing.
Definitely expect to see some interesting interplay between champions that are better with Provision and champions that are better with Deft Hands, and that's something we're going to pay attention to throughout PTS and even after the patch ships.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. As somebody who plays Tyra and has chosen in certain games like Deft Hands, this is
Right.
definitely going to be interesting. So again, just like I said for the Siege Beyond.
Just imagine you get Kill to Heal, Provision, Deft Hands, and Chronos says Buck. That's just gonna you're not gonna be able to freaking take him down that easily. This is just a buff to basically characters that thrive and that have low ammo that just need that. I don't know. I'll explain it better whenever I can. I just need to
This
think
is
about it.
something that will be important to get your feedback once you actually have, the time to keep trying it out. Obviously PTS has been out at some point now, and hopefully you've had a chance to try some of these changes. But make sure to use your feedback channels, folks, because this is very important. And speaking of feedback, we do listen. All right, we have heard your voices, and there are the Lord of the Hammers, the Pyre Lord with the hammer. He is getting the Nerf hammer, as many of you.
Yes.
And I will let our lovely designers take away the glory here for a lot of people with Azan nerfs.
Yeah, I can speak on behalf of our dear Nico, who's not here today, the Azan creator. Yeah, we had to give him a few nerfs.
Nico created Azan? I didn't watch the last stream. Nico created Azan? Really? Nico! I wish I would be disappointed in you, but you're literally the best, so I can't be disappointed in you. But Nico, come on, man.
Starting out with his talent persistence, we know that from playing and seeing what players are saying, that the damage reduction, that DR, even that 5%, may be a little too strong. So on the talent, we've now removed that just a little bit extra, just to not. He's so survivable. Let's bring it back a little. Now, something really neat, and we were playtesting this, and everyone really liked it. Sanctuary, his ability to build those walls, you can now reactivate it, and that will get rid of the walls. We had a lot of discussion about how strategic you can use your walls.
Sanctuary, yeah, okay.
Choose when they drop them and lower them, and so or drop them and raise.
That's
them.
good. That's good.
It's been a pretty big change. The ire has changed. So the maximum damage reduction gained at max ire has been reduced from 20 to 15.
Ooh.
So you'll see a lot of these are small changes, but they are meaningful because they kind of overall impact his power level. Judgment, we've reduced the maximum rage from 450 to 300. Conviction, we've removed crowd control immunity and debuff immunity during the dash. This was talked about a lot once it went live. I didn't hear too much during PTS, but once it went live...
It had crowd control immunity? Really? And debuff immunity. Huh. Well, I mean, I haven't played IO in a while, so I don't know if, I could have done... I'm not sure. Anyway.
People were really concerned that this character has so much reduction and so much CC protection during the dash, so we removed that. And then we have a couple cards. We have Eternal Strife. We have kind of scaled that down so that the current thresholds now are going to be at 75 instead of 85. So you're just doing a little bit less healing. And then Grim Deliverance, you are going to be, again, reducing that scaling of healing from 6 to 5.
Just small changes. The overall, take this sustain down a little bit and hopefully keep the fun.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more.
You still want to, not do stuff.
I don't want him to be the next Yagarath where he just keeps getting nerfed all updates and all that. Just get it right the first time. This isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. This isn't bad. But I think that we need a little bit more than just that, because he's still going to be a really, really, really powerful tank. I've been seeing more Zons than Roms recently, which I'm worried about, because Rom is the tank for years. Then it came out, then she stopped being played, and then Azan came out, and
Of Too Crazy, because he is such a fun champion, and people are really enjoying having this new tank in our game. They've waited so long for a new frontline, right? So I think it's to get in a good spot, that right spot. And speaking of tanks that were maybe riding the top a little too much, our next nerf coming up here.
I swear if it's Yag.
Mr. Fernando himself, I know he's been
No! 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 Nando! No! You're nerfing Nando? What? Azan's getting nerfed, but Nando's getting nerfed. What?
This is buff.
No way. Ain't no way.
That one away, fish.
Ain't no
We've
way.
seen a lot of Fernando bans, and it's because of the Aegis talent, right? And we still like that style, but want to make it a little bit harder to do. So we're increasing the.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that. It's not that bad. It's not that
We're
bad.
decreasing the
Not that bad.
percentage recharge rate. Both of those, like, just make it take longer for him to get back into the tanking. We've increased the percentage that's required before he can bring it up, and then we've decreased the overall shield health. So he can still do it, but not quite as well. And hopefully, we might free up a ban slot for a little bit more diversity and ready to play.
Yeah, and
All right,
we'll,
solid, solid.
we'll let
All right, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, boys. All right, Nando's okay. He's not nerfed that bad. All right, yeah, all right. I have a bias to Nando. I have a bias towards Nando, so I mean, like,
Mr. Enmoot over here try and bring the hype that Nico would be bringing for this next one. We know that Nico is a big Grok fan, and he, has wanted to see his boy in a good place for a while now. So we've been seeing these little buffs here and there for Grok.
sounds like a lot of like a Yu-Gi-Oh ban list reaction. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can be as excited as Nico.
Oh, they're buffing his healing.
I'll try and channel.
They're buffing his healing. Okay, that's kind of good.
I want to drop totems, and so what we've done, we've hit the totemic ward talent, right? We've said, here you go. You've got 3 totems. That's awesome. I can heal all the time. Now I'm dealing a little more. So instead of 10% per totem, I can deal 15% healing per totem. So I'm getting an extra 15% healing if I stack them right. So
Nice.
go Grok. Is that pretty good?
Yeah, Grok.
They need to tone down his damage, but his healing needs to get toned up. So this is going in the right direction.
We keep hitting these hot subjects here. Speaking
Sure.
of hot subjects, Leon, always, a character that people seem to have their own issues or takes about. She is getting more of a nerf.
Let's go!
So, Fish, let us know about.
Nerf, 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 nerf. Let's go! Let's go! Leon's getting nerfed.
Yeah,
And what went into this?
definitely a contentious champion. And we made a lot of adjustments recently. And early on, it seemed like there was some concern, like, hey, is that too many places? And more recently, it's been like, no, alacrity still needs to be hit harder. So we're going to continue to make adjustments to find a good place. We definitely want that play style.
Leon's getting nerfed. Let's go! Let's go!
So we are hitting it. Essentially, instead of it reducing the cooldown, it will now increase the cooldown to go in that direction. So yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have to see how that plays out, but I'm sure some people will be happy. I know she can be a frustration point for many people. But our newer, one of our newer damage champions here,
Is that all the Leon nerf? Let's go, El Leon. Yeah. Is that all the Leon nerf? Are you kidding me? I thought they're gonna nerf her more than that.
is getting a little bit of a buff.
Sati's getting buffed! Let's go! Let's go. Yo, W. That's a W.
Alex, would you like to take us?
What am I doing? Go back.
Yeah, Sati, one of my favorite champions. Not because I worked on her, just because she's awesome. But yeah, we had to make a few changes, especially to her coin, right? So Ricochet, we wanted to make it a little easier.
I don't think I've ever heard you so hyped before. Well, that's because it's Paladins. They're nerfing Leon and Paladins. This is like the best day ever.
Hitbox size of it. Make that a little more confirmable. We've also changed a little bit of the logic of the coin. So when you shoot it, it's going to be the person that's closest to it. Just to
Oh, okay, so they're increasing the radius of the coin. Okay, that's cool.
In testing, and in theory, this has kind of made it easier to confirm kills, and it gives the coin a little more utility. It's still not going to be something that you're going to rush into a battle and throw your coin out instead of shooting people, but it's those really great moments when someone's trying to run away, when you need to peek a corner, and this is going to make that easier. We also hit her wallbang talent. We just made that a little bit larger. We've increased the size of the bullet, so it's hitting people a little more consistently, and we've increased the speed just slightly, but mostly we've made it a little bit bigger, so you should be able to confirm those wallbang hits even more.
Yeah, no bias at all with Sati for you.
Of course not.
Not at all. Now, last part of our balance section before we get into some stuff about our next ranked season. We got the everyone's favorite grandpa Torvald getting some buffs.
Let's go. Torvald's getting buffed. I hate Torvald. Hate him so much, but I'm happy this man is getting buffed. I'm happy he's getting buffed. He has gotten like little attention in the past years, and now he's getting more attention. Love it, love it, love it for Torvald, dude.
I know he's somebody that many people have asked for different things like a rework, etc. For so what kind of buffs can we see in patch 1 here for 2022?
Sure. The important thing is we still have bigger plans for Torvald, but when we were talking about it,
You've been saying you have bigger plans for Torvald since the beginning of last season. When are these bigger plans for Torvald going to release? I mean, like...
we also want to see if we can help him out in the meantime while we get there. So these are intended to do that, to bridge the gap until we can put in some large changes for him. So Hyper Beam, he's going to get CC immunity during it. The Gauntlet, just a little bit of damage increase. The Nullify, we're reducing how much move speed penalty he has while using it slightly. And then for the cards, rather than increasing the movement speed during recharge, we're going to increase movement speed for 3 seconds after activating.
Okay,
recharge.
that's a good change.
That'll be a lot more useful.
That's a good change.
The ability is played. So hopefully tide folks over until the big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's in store for this man. You know, give him a
Grandpa
couple of years back to his life. You know, make him a little more youthful, right? But yeah, that's all we have.
You're
for the
buffing
balance section.
Grandpa.
So we are going to go into something really special here, starting with our new season and rank split, folks. Starting off with, every year we do a ranked reward skin, and this character has been, very highly, persistently, I'd say, her fan base asking for her to get a new skin.
It's either going to be... Well, Eevee already got one. Torvald already got one. So there goes those two my options. It's either going to be Pip, Moji, or Willow, because they haven't gotten skins in like a century.
And so we were able to find a place that it fits, and we will be seeing
It's Willow.
.o.
Ooh.
Will O. Robot
Oh, I
skin,
see. That's
obviously.
clever.
Yeah, very clever. Probably not came up with that name.
All right. I have voiced my opinion on this so many times, even on Twitter, on Instagram, on everywhere, that I absolutely hate Willow. All right, Willow is one of the most brain-dead champions that I have ever came across in this game. I have a deep hatred for her character. I have a deep hatred for her in general. So this is going to be a lot coming out from me. This skin's pretty good. I like this skin. But what I don't like to see, and I had this opinion for a long time, it was starting with Eevee and starting with Torvald, is that they shouldn't be putting these types of skins, like the ones that a champion hasn't gotten a skin in like a century, they should be putting these skins behind ranked. I mean, like, put like a popular champion like Khans behind ranked. Yeah, that can work. But like, it's been so long since mains of these champions have gotten a skin for these specific champions, and now they're gonna have to grind ranked for them. And like, granted, Torvald and Eevee got recolors of those skins, recolors if you want to call them. But I feel like if you're gonna release these skins, you should not do it behind the season ranked. For the main reason is just you're really kind of screwing over these mains. I mean, like, if they can do what they want, I don't really. I mean, like, these are champions that I haven't played. I mean, I play Eevee, but I don't play Eevee as much as some of my friends do. I don't play Torvald. I don't play Willow. But I really don't think that they should hide this behind a paywall. Not a paywall, but a ranked wall. Because, like, a lot of people don't want to sweat on rank. A lot of Willow mains probably don't want to sweat on rank. Probably a lot of Torvalds that haven't wanted to sweat on rank this past season, because it was wins this season instead of just playing 200 games. With the Eevee skin, you usually only had to play 200 games, I believe. But no, with Torvald, you had to win 100 times, which must be so. I'm sorry if you played ranked all season just to get that Torvald skin. But I feel like if you're going to do this, it should be just the skin like I don't know, like a popular champion like Maeve or Zen or Khan, or not these new skins that a champion hasn't gotten in like a century. I'm surprised they didn't do this with Buck as well. So
But yeah, she will be your reward for winning 100 games.
yeah, it's winning 100.
You'll actually be able to go see her now in game.
Awesome. She looks so
Yeah,
good.
Oh, she does, and I'm a big fan of Willow, so I was maybe one of those people also asking for a nice skin.
You were on your Heidi account. You were on.
Exactly.
You're actually that account that says, "Did Willow get a skin today?" That's actually you.
That's me. Well, no, it's. I mean, it's not me. Look at this skin, though. I mean, it's awesome.
Why is there screen tearing? What is going on?
Love the colors, the vibrancy there. It's really excellent.
Oh yeah.
This screen tearing, I don't know why.
And
I really do love what they did with this. It also too, like, making her different with like out the, I guess, human kind of look to her, I think does a lot for the appeal of I think her aesthetic in general.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And just as another note, I didn't write her voice pack.
Go move it down a tiny bit.
I got to help with it, but
What is this? No, go back, go back, go back. Quality. Well, I wonder how much my internet will lag from this.
one of our programmers, A1 Feisty Jalapeno, actually was the one who wrote this voice pack. So when you're in game, give it a listen. It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Enjoy it.
I was gonna say, can we hear maybe just like one voice line there?
Oh, the inspect. Yeah, that's a cool wand.
Cool effects.
Nice.
Yeah, just that good, robot Willow as she's screeching through the air, raining down fire upon you. It's a wonderful character.
I don't know why it's screen tearing this badly.
Effects as well.
Yeah.
Really turned out great.
I know. I just like the robot voice and stuff, like hearing it in my ear. But also, with that being said, ranked rewards. We have the season 4 ranked.
Okay, so we only have a couple more ranked, not ranked. Is it gonna? Oh, is he just talking about the ranked frames? Any skins isn't there yet.
To everyone in this update. If you had reached, I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Fish, I believe if you had reached at least gold during season 4, you will receive a loading frame based on your highest rank achieved.
That sounds correct. Yeah, so a couple things there. New season, new split. Last year we had some scheduling issues and we only had 2 splits, but this coming year we are planning on like patch 1, patch 3, patch 5, new splits, 3 splits, predictable, reliable. And also we'd had some issues getting frames out to the highest ranked players, and we believe we got it fixed in for that midway through the last split. So there might be a couple of issues hanging around for that last one, but moving forward, we should be able to give it in an automated fashion without issues. So excited about that.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that will be kind of like the icing on the cake, right? So I'm excited for that. I'm glad that we were able to go through that and get that fixed. Yeah. But that kind of wraps everything for these updates for the beginning of the season, and we do have our first event pass of the year to get into. Ooh. Yeah, I'm excited.
I've seen a little bit of this event pass already.
The logo too.
I know who is getting skins. Okay, am I gonna get copyrighted for this? That's my main question. Don't. Hi-REZ, please don't. I'm watching your stream. Please. How long does this go for? Oh my god. Please, I don't want to get... What? I don't want to get striked. I'm trying to talk over it. I am like trying my best to talk over it. Oh my... I don't... Why is it just this screen? Why is it just the screen? No! Change! Please! 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 Please start talking about it! Please! I don't want to, like, yell my way through this. Oh my god. Please! I don't want to get freaking... I don't want to get freaking copyright claimed, bro. Come on, man. I really don't appreciate this, Hi-REZ. Come on. Come on, Hi-REZ. I don't really appreciate it. Come on, please, please. Please, don't do this to me. Don't copy claim me because your audio is playing in your video at the background that I'm reacting to because I actually like your game so much that I'm reacting to this stuff. I don't know who that is, but sure, it's the person. I'm trying to talk over this. I'm trying to talk over this because I don't want to get copy claimed. I don't really. Yeah, Emily. Look, this is probably a great song, but I kind of don't want to get copyright claimed today. All right, I can't, bro. I find this is a funnier bit.
So that right there was, if the voice might be familiar to some of you, Amelie has made us a exclusive track that will be featured in the Event Pass screen called Be the Flame, just for our Abyss Hunter Academy Event Pass.
Oh.
That was a bop.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's so cool.
You did not just say bop.
It is a bop, though.
Yeah, I am just so excited that we were able to collaborate. We've been, I guess, consistently doing some pretty cool collabs, you know, just over the last couple months with Paladins, and we might have some in store this year. Maybe not right away.
I mean, like first it was Genlock, now it's gonna be Amelie, whoever this is. I don't know music like that well.
I guess the stuff that we normally have without any kind of lyrics and whatnot. It fits the theme, obviously, of the academia kind of vibe that we're going for. And with that being said, we do have our first skin coming up here. It's our instant unlock. It's School Young.
It's Maeve! Yo! Nice. Let's go! Yeah! Maeve!
I don't know if I'd want to play... I don't know if I'd want to play on whatever team she's on right now, or against her. I would want to be
a track and field event.
Those knives, ooh.
Yeah, she's looking great though.
You gonna go listen to that real quick?
All
right, Spider.
Charm on her dagger. I wonder if that's super cute.
Oh yeah, I believe too.
Yo, Maeve skin.
Play PTS. You've probably seen a couple.
I barely played PTS. I've only seen the new thing.
I guess maybe
in like a little bit of the battle pass.
Like avatars and
I just know this Maeve skin's the instant unlock.
What is it? Lucifer?
It is Lucifer. Yeah.
Lucifer. Yeah.
We have
crap. That midnight is really not midnight. Oh my god.
And our level 12 unlock is actually Study Hall Maeve.
That's level 12.
I actually really like the color scheme on this one a lot.
Yeah. Yep. So do I. I'll probably run this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the blends.
Epic moment. Epic moment. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. There's a Pokemon card on the floor. Who's that Pokemon? It's Venonat. It's Venonat.
Yeah, you definitely want to sign her your book, or else you might be you might end up eating a dagger. You know.
Do you think that's what happened to that purple dude? He was like, "No, I don't want to sign your book."
Said,
and she was like,
"Yeah, exactly."
That dude's dead. No, that's a murder. Yeah. That is a murder. You see his stomach is just absolutely ripped out. That's a murder. And it's also at a what? That's a murder right there.
And our level 18 unlock for this is actually Class President Ray. I think this is our first
Ray
skin in an event pass for her. We did do the one-off, what is it, Pumpkin Patch Ray, and
yes.
Now we have her in our Abyss Hunter Academy. Clearly top of her class.
I think the team had a lot of fun. I like the little narrative here about where the different champions kind of fit in the school hierarchy and their roles and stuff. I think that's a lot of fun.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there was actually a whole conversation one day going on in Discord that I don't think you all were there for, but as if everyone in Paladins was in this academy, and like Sati is like the bad girl, like hanging outside of school, maybe skipping class, and um you know there's I think Bomb King, might there was just really
Bomb
it
King.
sparked some
Yes.
very funny conversations with the Evil Mojo team that I gotta give them some props for without mentioning exactly what they mentioned.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
definitely was
document
around
out
for
there.
some of that. Exactly. There's a doc that goes well outside of what we used for this event.
Oh my Lanta.
Hmm.
I will have to look
Yeah,
at this
we definitely
document.
got into this.
Yeah, but
With that said,
Ray's looking great.
yeah, we are gonna
Bruh.
show off Class President Ray in game.
I
Okay.
do like though that she's like casting a rune on the ground before we show her in game. Like she's just like slamming onto the
Yo,
ground.
the
Like
demon right there
I don't
got
know
his
what she's,
ankles snatched.
she
That's why
has
he's
with
mad right now.
with
He
the
got his
wings
ankles
here,
snatched.
trying to fight the basketball players.
My God, screen tear.
There
I
she
don't think
is.
that's my thing because it hasn't done it
Yeah.
on.
Again, nice use of contrast. Really enjoy that.
Oh yeah.
Just also saying this again because this is the last time I said this was at the Sati. This map is gorgeous. This has became my new favorite map, the Magistrate. Like this map is stunning.
I always forget that she has the hop animations.
Yeah.
She is really funny.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great.
Somebody's got up.
All right, somebody has to have the puns, so that's you, Fish, today, since Nico not with us.
We're pretty well covered across the team. Not a lot of pun shy folks.
Ooh, I really
Cool
like the
effects
effects
here.
here too.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to
Or
Roland.
be different,
Always
though.
kills it.
Read.
Was that a little heart that I saw? That's so cool.
Yep, those
Kinda
are
like
little
the
hearts.
darker orb and beam as a counterpoint to her like bright.
Might be the Flame 6 song.
Ooh,
Oh,
look
what
at
happened
that.
to her and Maeve? Yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and listen to some voice lines too.
You didn't even do any voice lines for me, bro. Oh my God.
Ooh, sassy.
Very arch.
Yeah, she's aggressive.
We have some really cute sprays and everything too that include her and Maeve in them as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna get in here to our valedictorian, Ray.
Right.
It's probably last
Cool
unlock, isn't
icon.
it?
Oh yeah, I just like this one looks like super. I know the other one she technically had like a reddish pink skin, but the icy blue kind of gives me like a Hades vibe, like
Yeah, very different
gives me,
temperature
definitely.
on the colors, right?
Yeah, it gives me. She looks more sinister here.
Do you all think that she's like one of those people in school that's like in 13 clubs, is like padding her GPA, probably like plays
Absolutely
multiple
overdoing
instruments?
it.
Yeah.
The complete opposite of me. I'm like, I suck at school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making
Yeah.
everyone else look bad.
Like, oh, sorry, I can't do that event because I'm already booked for this event and this other event, right?
Yeah,
And
sorry.
she's head of the cheerleading squad. She, has.
It's open now. Oh, the cabinet. It's open. The cabinet's open. How did it open? Oh, how did the cabinet open?
Has to study for.
She's in the math leads, I'm
whatever
sure,
their yeah.
You
whatever their
mathletes.
team.
You.
SATs. Yeah, she's on the yearbook club. Just taking up so much extra curricular activities. But we have a really cool crossover coming.
Well, this is the Victor Rambo crossover. I've already seen this.
Helping us make this happen.
But, oh, it's not open. The cabinet's not open. Guys, we're good. The cabinet's not open. We're good. We are good. We're good. The cabinet's closed. I thought it was open. Ooh. Victor! What up, boy? Rambo! Screen tears! Let's go! Barrick's dead! Barrick freaking dies! Barrick freaking dies! Barrick is dead. Oh no! Barrick is dead! February 2022. Can you not? Screen tear, please.
You know, some of our audience might be a little too young, maybe to know who Rambo is, but I'm sure many just do know.
Got the remakes. There were remakes more recent.
Exactly.
He's in Mortal Kombat too.
Yeah.
Rambo's in Mortal Kombat?
Exactly.
This is so cool.
Can we not have screen tears every 5 seconds?
Things that's happened to me as a dev is we just had like the normal flow. It's like, hey, this is out to the team for approval, and it said Stallone, and I was like, that's a name. We have lots of names. It didn't occur to me until it came out. It's like that is him. That is the actor that was looking at this, and that is super cool. I'm really excited about this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is great. The John Rambo is a cool skin.
This is Victor's second crossover skin, by the way. Why? He had Chase first, and now he has
This is a reward via Prime Gaming. So you might have been able to see this in PTS, but also the fact that it. Am I allowed to say that it's funny that it says First Blood?
I mean, hey, I won't stop you.
Because okay, at least Fish got where I was going there. All right.
It is. We've had that in the game for a long time before the skin.
Right.
It just happens to be particularly appropriate.
It's just yeah, exactly. It's appropriate.
Serendipity right there.
Yeah, let's hear him talk. Oh, look at that. That's a cute spray.
It's the most Rambo sprays.
All right. Okay. Where'd you train? You don't want to mess with me.
pretty solid.
You ever hip fire two akimbo machine guns? You want to?
You want to?
Yeah.
Also, just some other skins that we're going to be coming out with in this update that you might have seen in PTS is we do have Dark Drake Azan.
Ooh.
So a lot of you kind of, I think,
It's a cool looking Azan skin.
Azan was supposed to get some kind of dragon skin originally, but I think his actual design might have been this, if I'm not mistaken. But we went a different route. But we decided after the reactions, to make this skin a reality. And this will be.
See, yeah. Here's the thing. Why didn't they make an Azan a dragon? We haven't. I mean, like, yeah, Pyre, I get it, but I mean, like, we haven't had like a dragon skin since Drogos. I mean, like, come on, man. Come on, Drogos.
And also for direct purchase.
Yeah, that's a moody dragon. I love it.
Such a glare.
I just want to know what I Love Tails thinks of his tail. I just need to know the tail ranking.
I suspect this does very well. I believe this is the type of tail that I Love Tails particularly prefers.
Yeah, I bet they love it.
The thick base and the tapered. I think this will look good.
Okay. Oh, even like so. Not. I feel like sometimes the splash art kind of blows you away, right? And then the in game might not as much for certain things, and it's not just our game. Like
that is not the case
it can be
here.
like that for a lot of stuff. No, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Those wings are excellent.
It's the wings.
Such a different tone too.
What does it for me.
I like this skin. This skin's pretty cool.
I really like that weapon with the detail in the middle.
Am I gonna buy it? No, I don't like Azan.
A lot more like edges, like spikes and hooks and claws claws and stuff. Like this is really good.
Mm-hmm. He's just going to be even more intimidating on the point now, so that's, scary.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't no way.
Ooh. Those voice lines too sounds proper and dragony.
Oh yeah, let's crank it up a little bit. Hear it a little bit more.
Yeah, Azana's
Pretty
so
solid.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty solid. Hmm.
I love the kind of really low bellow with the
Mhm.
raspiness.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
A deep, bassy rasp. Yeah.
And every new update we come out with, we do have a well, I guess not every update, but every annual season, whatever. I'm
New
losing
season.
lost
Yeah,
words
yeah, yeah. New
because I'm
season.
so
I got you.
excited right now. New season pass. Season pass 20.
Yo, Ying.
Feature at the beginning of this, and only available in the season pass 2022 is
Season
Jurassic
pass
Skin.
skin? Okay. Bet.
Skin that had
we got
Villanova at a
snacks.
loss for words.
Yeah, this one
That
has
she
me at a
does.
loss for words. She's just too adorable. Look at her.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
got the cute red hair,
W.
and she got like
W
a
Ying
tiny
skin always a W.
meat bone snack thing.
Yeah. She's not gonna be hungry.
To feed her friends. Yeah.
Can we say she's looking like a snack? Can we?
You can
I
say
think
that.
This is the one time you can get away with it and not be, creepy for it.
Nah, he's still creepy for that one. Nah.
Yeah.
I recall
In my screen, not screen tear.
Short's voice pack as well.
It's a very cool skin. This is just a fun idea.
Yeah.
I personally love this kind of like, let's take our characters and put them in kind of, anachronistic or like an old, different setting that we may not see them in, like this, like these tribal or cave or dinosaur times. So I really love it.
Her the like hovering around and effects kind of look like the the Aurora.
Hold up. Was this dude playing Strix just now? Hold up. This dude was playing Strix. Hold up. Oh, no, he was playing as. Oh, straight. Oh. I misread. I am very apologetic. I have made a lapse in my judgment.
Yes, exactly. The Aurora Borealis, yeah.
Yeah, Borealis, yeah.
Yeah, I love those effects.
With her mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a nice pulled skin over, and has that feel again. Everything is just fits right into the thematic quality of Ying is she's from a different time.
She's the missing link.
The missing link?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's Ying.
Taming and riding dinosaurs out there.
Yeah, this skin is awesome.
Skin's pretty cool. Skin is pretty cool.
Let's hear some of her voice lines. Oh, I love that voice, the 3D voice spray. Give me a V.
You're a real bonehead.
That's stupid. I love it.
After that last fight, I'm so dinosaur.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna jump off my roof now. That was terrible.
No.
Only in Paladins, bro.
Even the camera was shaking its head. But yeah, and just to let you know, the Season Pass 2022 also, is going to come with.
I got a spam risk call. I'm gonna decline it.
A really cool mount. Just a
Yeah, it fits nicely with Ying.
Oh, the dino. Dinosaur. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute.
Clever.
Look, dinosaur. He's so cute. Look at dinosaur. Aw,
Yeah.
he's adorable.
I think it's so cute and fits the theme. There's
Oh.
Jurassic Raptor mount.
Dino Dash.
I love when we're able to get away from the norm and like break out into a whole new area. I think this is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's so adorable. I love that freaking dino. I want it. I'm getting the season pass like I do every time.
Gate as well. I think that's fun.
Oh,
Yeah, this is again just an awesome. The mounts are just a unique part of Paladins, and it's great to see us still producing new and interesting mounts for our game. It's the little things.
Amazing. That is absolutely adorable, and I love it. If everyone else got online now, so I'm gonna get ultra lag. Gonna have to go. All right, see you, Spider.
But talking about little things that can be big wins, our golden skin coming in this patch.
All right, golden skin.
Gold skins.
Golden skin. Eevee, Zen. Who else doesn't have a golden skin? Shaolin have a golden skin? I don't think Shaolin has a golden. No, Shaolin does. No, he doesn't. Yeah, he does. Eevee, Zen, Pip. Who else? Grok has one. I know that. Willow doesn't have one. Probably gonna be Willow. Yeah, those are my 4 guesses: Eevee, Zen, Pip, or Willow, or Moji.
Okay.
No, Zen or Moji. It's Pip.
Golden Pip. Pip fans
Finally.
rejoice. Finally.
The Volpine.
Favorite fluffy boy.
You just want to grab his cheeks.
Golden. I mean,
squish his little
how
face.
You feel,
His expression's a little fierce. Like you gotta be bold
his face
to
cheeks.
grab those cheeks.
Yeah, I mean,
It looks like he's from
he will bite you.
That's true.
He looks like he's from Hop.
Oh, I'd be okay with that. Look at those cute chickens. Yeah, this is a great skin.
I'm just really happy. I know Pip mains have wanted, golden skin for Pip for a while.
Sure.
In general, so this is a good start.
Recognize that mastery.
I'm not gonna say or promise anything, but I will say Pip seems like 2022 might be a good year for Pip players.
Better be. We better get Pip skins. I swear, if we don't get Pip skins, I'm gonna be mad.
Good energy out, good energy in.
Exactly.
Okay, and with that being said, I do have some community updates for y'all.
Community.
I will run through this fast so we can get into the juiciness of our next champion. But
they announcing AOC stuff.
Some community announcements. Mainly, just wanted to give a big congratulations to those who won our Valentine's Day Avatar submission program.
Oh.
We had so many entries. I believe this one we had over 400, and limiting it down to just the top 10, always a challenge. But we have the following artists: Blood Bunny, and if I say this wrong, I apologize. Nernoxic, Kinta, Miss Curly Styles, Miss Wolfie, Pocket Knifeu, Rexy, Ruv Second, or RUV, I guess, maybe. That's probably how it's supposed to be said. Yellow, and Belka. All very amazing artists. And
epic.
If you haven't already checked them out, you can see their social media links as well to go support them and give them some love. But their avatars, just kind of blew us out of the water, whether they were static or animated. I love doing these. I love bringing these into our game, and those will be available.
Let's go. Can we see them? Question mark.
And also, we have some just avatars our devs have made for different holidays coming up.
Can we see them?
Valentine's Day featuring Pip. We have one for Lunar New Year, since it's
Year of the Tiger.
AKA the Year of the Tigron. International Women's Day, we're going to be featuring Octavia in that, and it's going to be a spray. And then
Barrack St. Patrick's Day avatar. I love that.
So we are doing an adorable St. Patrick's Day Barrack, and you will be able to
Let's
get
go
with the kind of play the 2 games on the weekend when they're announced on social. And you get the reward as the acquisition when you complete those. So, yeah. But that's all I have for community. I think it might be, let me check my right hand here. Yeah, I think it's time to get into our champion reveal.
7,
Let's go
aka
ahead and
V.
get it.
V. 7, aka V. V's his true canonical name. Nobody can tell me otherwise. It's V. I've already seen this trailer. I had to get the thumbnail somehow. But yo, this trailer's so good. I love the new art style for the trailers. It's I said this whenever the Octavia trailer came out. Whenever I first watched it, I'll say it again. This style of trailers is amazing, and I hope they keep it up with this style and don't change it. Corvus is not dead here. I don't think Corvus is gonna die. Corvus is too important to die and cool. No way, ain't no way.
Ooh.
Cool.
Just wow.
So-
You got caught out of the air.
So yeah, not to be confused there. The name is Seven. It's not
Yes.
Vi. It's Seven.
It's Vi.
Obviously.
It's Vi. It's V. It's Vi. Yes, it is. Nobody can convince me anyway.
End of the tribunal.
Yeah, 7 is our new champion. I actually was lucky enough to work on him. I can even kind of get into a little bit of who 7 is.
If he's overpowered, I blame you.
an
I blame you.
champion. It was a cool challenge, but 7 is kind of like he heard it. He is the executioner for the Outer Tribunal. So since the very beginning, the realm has been in peril, be it calamitous threats rivaling the scourges of old or the unbridled ambitions of evil men. Fate has always conspired against realm kind. It was in defiance of this injustice that the Outer Tribunal was formed. But for true justice to prevail, the order would need more than pious judges. They'd need an executioner. And that's who 7 is. He's someone who gets in there. He's silent. You don't always see him. He's a perfect killer. He's the perfect person to carry out any task you need, any high-end mission. And that's the kind of character we wanted to make, someone who felt kind of expensive, deadly, all those qualities that you're both intrigued by and afraid of.
He's also bald.
Yeah, and he, we're looking at the splash art.
Is
here.
also bald.
Obviously, some of you might have already seen these masks going around here that some of our influencers have gotten. And, now you understand where that came from. And it is definitely the key feature. I think we even, I think his code name for a while, I think was Gold Skull, right? Something
That
like
mask.
that.
So good. Such a chilling character.
Yeah. And we're gonna get to take our first look at him in game. And he's a new flank champion.
He is.
He's a
Our
flank.
flank
Oh,
champion.
okay.
Yeah, you can see him here. Just
He looks like a
so cool. I
damage
mean, that cape, his
burst.
presence, the way he stands, like this is an awesome champion.
You do not want to be on his bad side.
Yeah, so he like Rose said,
Did he switch
flank.
fire?
You can see there only 1900 health. So take care, 7. He's not the
He
most
is paper thin.
1900 health.
He's paper thin for
Nice.
a reason, though.
He has the same amount of health as Maeve.
Definitely a point of frustration if somebody is really good with him, no matter how fragile he may be. If you can't catch him, he is a deadly force indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, the flank is gonna flank.
Yeah. So this is his cool. Weapon
I like
inspect.
that reload.
Yeah. Checking it out. Yeah, we can kind of get into his kit though. So the first thing we're looking at here is his weapon, his heavy SMG, and this is an interesting one. It's unique. We have some UI on screen that isn't final, but it's close to final. You'll see in game though what it really looks like. When you all get it live, it looks great. So the first thing he has is his burst mode. The way his weapon works is he has 3 different modes that he can swap between, and he always starts in burst. This mode produces good long distance damage in 3
Okay.
rounds. This is for if you want to hit players that are
225.
further
Okay,
away, you want to
that's
be accurate.
okay.
This is the weapon mode you want to be in.
That's
So
for
if you want to
headshot
engage
though.
from a distance, do some poking, this is where you're at. It's consistent,
150, 3
easy to hit.
shots. That will be like
and that's the burst mode. And what you would then do, you're going to
450.
swap to the next mode, and after that, you get a little something called the mag dump. Everyone's favorite in the playtest. What this does is it unloads your entire clip, dealing a lot of damage, but you have to be very close. So you can see there, we just absolutely destroyed that Cassie bot. Didn't take her out in one hit, but this is again just taking your entire clip and wildly spraying it. So you're really going to have to control it. But the payoff is huge. If you land it, you're doing a lot of damage. Ooh, There we go. We'll get to that in a second. And then the final mode. This is your regular. This is your. Oh, see it. Bye, 7. That happened. Time. I mean, the mission became just.
We've all been
too
there.
difficult. So yes, we've all been there. So this is automatic. This is actually, again, you're dealing a little more damage than you do with the burst mode, but it's a consistent line of fire. This is when you want to put a lot of pressure on them constantly. You've got a pretty big clip, right? You have 40 bullets, so you're going to be able to shoot this for a while, keep hitting them, put on different effects on them, and then you're just going to just be a presence. You're constantly challenging them with this weapon. And I love, you can see that look at that barrel just gets so hot. That
Clip of 40 it takes down
really
for
cool
now.
that we added
That's kind of
to the game. It's
okay.
really nice.
Mm.
So again, he's a champ. You can see like, pretty okay from a distance, but when you get in close and you're moving around, and we'll show here in a second some of his abilities, you're doing a lot of damage. Oh, Class Clown Strix. I like that.
Oh yeah, that's one of the titles that you can actually get, just to let everyone know, from the it's either from Event Pass or Trials, but
Right.
very, very cool.
Do we get to see what's in the trials or
We
no?
can look at
I love
next.
how
We can.
well-
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, give props to our animators and sound team for how well the sounds of the bullets like flow with these different modes as you're shooting the bullets.
Yeah.
It's just so smooth no matter which one you're doing, and it I don't know, it just looks so good. It's crispy clean.
It is
I
very
would say some excellent work on those for sure.
Let's go.
Yeah, so you can
Bye,
see
Cassie.
Oh, hey, Lucifer. But yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
What it's called
Oh,
is
that
trigger
stamp is
discipline.
cool.
That's did it work? Oh dang. Can
Wait,
you-
what?
Trigger.
Wait, what did you do?
Oh, hey, Lucifer. But yeah, the what it's called is trigger discipline. That's
Slash
did
pet.
it work? Oh dang. Can you pet that
Does
Lucifer?
Paladins let you pet the dog?
I guess not. Not yet. Maybe next patch. Well, I won't commit to that. So then there is the trigger discipline.
No, if Paladins does it,
He's right-clicking
best game
there, and
ever.
that's swapping. That takes about a second. So that's going to let you swap between the fire modes. So you can always be in that mode that you want to be in. The next ability is his explosive dodge. So that's just going to be you're getting out of the area. You're in a fight. You want to get away. You dodge roll in one of 8 directions, actually. But then you leave behind some little C4s.
You leave back Fortnite C4s, dude. Oh my god.
You see it. It's got a pretty large radius, so you won't be too surprised by them. But they deal a burst of 3 damage, and it lasts for about 10 seconds out in the world before they disappear. And you can have 2 out at a time. So again, this is just that utility of like someone just landed on you, and as a flank, it's always important to have some quick escapability. And this just dodge rolls.
Oh, this just stays until somebody steps on it.
You can't be surprised is the idea.
It reminds me a little bit of like Cassie's, but like maybe more deadly. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like Cassie's, right? I think it's got a little less range, but it's like you are, and it looks really cool too, like especially from third person. But it's just 7 saying like, no, I'm leaving this here. And that's so it does pretty large damage.
Huh.
I'm super excited about the next one.
Ooh.
It's so cool.
And you can see there. And then the big one for this character, our movement ability for 7 is very unique. As we're getting along in Paladins, we're always trying to think of new ideas, new stuff. For this character,
New screen tear?
Wow. Yes, we're pushing the boundaries. We really are. And with this character, we thought, wouldn't it be cool if you could maybe stick to the walls? And so what we did is we gave 7 something that we have in our game, this idea of a grappling hook. I can pull myself, right? We have Grover, we have Vora. But this is a true grappling hook. I can attach to a wall over a certain height, and I will actually stick to the wall, becoming invisible. So I'm setting up and I'm perching, and I'm waiting for the moment to strike. Yes.
That is so cool.
So you
that's
stick to the
that's
wall.
cool.
You can stay up there for between 4 to 5 seconds, depending on cards, and you are invisible. Now, before you say it, if you move or you shoot, you come out of invisibility. So it's not like you're going to sit up there and have complete control. It's like there are some limits to it. It's really good when you're trying to escape, and we've seen some really cool plays in match. But 7 is going to be perched up on the wall. You're going to see him up there, and you can grapple actually once you're on the wall because you have 2 charges of this. So you get a charge,
Whoa.
Pull it
Okay.
through and you do have to wait, but you can grapple from wall to wall if you have enough. But it's been super cool in playtests, and I think I'm really excited to see what everyone does with this. And as you can
I
see,
think
Oh,
it's
there
that's
was a
definitely.
lot
cool.
of work.
That's
Yes.
cool.
I was just
That's
gonna say, I think it's
really
definitely one of our
cool.
most unique grappling abilities so far. I know
That's really cool.
we
I
have
like that.
the Grover and
Yes.
Vora, but this is definitely taking it above and beyond.
Yeah, it really is. And this was the kind of, again, and shout outs to our programming and tech art and everyone else that kind of went into
That's
getting
really
that
cool.
mesh to feel and look good when you're on the wall. Just getting Seven to turn and look like he's holding onto the wall like that was a lot of work. So props to them. But again, this is like a really, really cool grappling hook that is just great utility. And as you can see here, what actually our cameraman is doing, the grappling hook can actually be attached to enemies. And so we separated it by class. If you grapple a non-tank, right, so our flanks, damages, and healers or supports, you will pull them towards you, dealing a little damage. And if you try and grapple to an enemy that's a tank, you will pull towards them. So more flavors,
That's
more
cool.
stuff. Again, that
Hold up,
ability to
hold
some
up.
really fun
Really?
plays. Like,
That's
hey, maybe I don't want to
amazing.
touch the wall. Maybe I want to pull someone towards me, hit him with that mag dump, right? Like we've seen that, and then get out with your dodge. So the potential for burst is actually pretty high, but the idea that you are just this deadly assassin is perfect with this. So yeah, the grappling hook was one of those things that we were super excited when we got it to work. And that's what Rose was talking about earlier. It's like it can be frustrating when you come in, or she was having that, or Rose was having that moment where it's like, wow, what's happening? There's someone flying around the map, and I can't see them, and now they're dodging. But he
Yeah,
is
it's like
paper
either
thin.
like Shock or
This is
either
really
Shock
cool.
or Ethan Feisty that might have been the one getting me in the playtests with this. And yeah,
Yes.
it can be a point of frustration if you're playing a damage or a support and stuff, which I normally play. So
Yeah, so this is just opening up.
Utility.
Yes.
Love the attention to detail. I love that like you can like launch yourself. You can stick. You can pull, and then if they're too heavy to pull, then you pull yourself to them. I really like this a lot.
Yeah, it's really cool, champ. And I was going to say, I think the fun part too is just like we're kind of now giving players another, a way to essentially kind of reinterpret our maps, right? So for so long,
All
we
right.
have asked players to kind of look in one area, but now it's like, hey, of course, there are ways to counter this, but there's going to be a lot of places for Seven to kind of get around and hide and ambush people, and it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, in the playtest, I remember
Karn,
like if you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think it was Karn once said, "With great power comes great responsibility." So
that was Karn. You're right.
Yeah,
that's the first place that was ever said. I was in the playtests. If you have the attention and keep a close eye on him, you can definitely see where he grapples to, and then hit him with a couple shots and make him visible, and then counter very well. But if it's in the thick, like the heat of battle, and you're paying attention to three other things, and you don't know exactly where he went, it's very hard. So like, there's some good counterplay on both sides.
It's pretty cool.
Right. And if you get resilience, right, we have you have the ability, at least in the core mode, that we have the ability to kind of see these invisible players. And that last part of that grapple,
It's not
that's really
resilience, it's
cool. What you
illuminate.
saw our camera person doing here is when you latch to a wall, and if you actually hit space, you do a nice little leap off. So you can get some extra momentum, just kind of playing into that really mobile, moving fast, and it feels great. I think that again, one of my favorite modes in our game, or one of my favorite movement abilities. But next, a very cool idea we wanted to play with his mask is his ultimate. We're calling this Decree 77. Right now it's called Order. We're changing that, but this is his ultimate, using that cool mask to scare some people.
Oh, does he have fear now? Dumbo isn't the only one with fear.
So you can see here, we have this awesome overlay. Again, thanks to UI, thanks to VFX, they just made this look great for an ability. Yeah, it's so good. For an ability where you're just kind of like looking at someone, trying to think of a way to make just looking at someone feel impactful, I think they nailed it.
and really tie into that mask too.
Yes. Yeah, so you can see here what you do is you mark players. So you pull up your mask. Oh, they'll run forever. You'll pull up the mask. That gives you a reticle, and you target enemies within a distance. And once you're over them for long enough, you can see that red circle will kind of change as you're close. You put an icon above them once they're marked. You can reactivate the ult, or you can let it pop. And what that does is it fears them, which you've actually added a new fear effect for those that are very perceptive or they kind of notice differences. But yeah, like this is that idea that I can now target maybe one person, I can target a whole team, I can latch up on a wall. But this is a targeted fear because we kind of looked at it and we don't have too many fears in the game. And it's a really cool.
I think the only fear we have in the game is Damba.
Champions, so I'm scaring them. I'm doing a little.
I think that's the only fear we have in the game.
And I think
now the fear duration. It's only 2 seconds, right? It's just.
I think it's like 1.5, 1.75. Yeah. Our bots will keep running. Maybe players will too because they're so afraid, but our bots just keep running.
It's an Unreal AI thing where once they're in the fear state, they're like, "Oh, I'm moving, so I'll keep going." That is not how it will play out against a player for sure.
But this ult is just super cool. You know, you're really targeting the enemy. I mean, you can use it to duel someone. You can pop it fast enough. You can get a whole team and disrupt them. So it's just like, it's that idea that like, hey, I'm here. I see the situation. Let's take advantage of it. It's
that's really cool.
So super excited to see. I'm just really excited with this champion to see what players can do. Right, it's the highlight reel moment. I want to see those cool things that I didn't even think of.
The old emergent gameplay. I like it too. Like we made it 3/4 of the way through his kit. We had this really cool grappling hook, and then he has an ult on top of it. Like that's awesome. Very exciting.
Yes. Yeah, that's the new newness. 7, our flank again. Like you have these 3 modes on your weapon. You have a dodge roll, a grappling hook, and then you have your mask that fears people. So it's this whole kit of maneuvering around the map, setting up, ambushing, getting out of there if you get caught, and just keep moving.
His firing, I think the mega dump is really good. I just think his burst needs to be a little bit, like probably about like 10.
Walking through a doorway,
maybe.
7 on the ceiling.
I mean, like actually, nah, it's good.
A surprise moment.
Yes.
Speaking of the whole kit, should we get into the talents? Is it time?
I say so.
All right, talents. Let's see what these are. Let's see which one's the OP one.
Yeah, yay to that.
Yay to that.
As we often try to do with talents.
See, they did like kinda okay with VOT too.
Emphasize a different aspect of his kit, right? So for the first one, we're leaning into the fire modes and the primary weapon. So it essentially adds a different elemental effect, further distinguishing.
Tribunal upgrades. Heavy SMG now has 3 elemental effects fired in by Magnum.
Electric, and it reveals enemies and deals AoE damage. The Magdum has fire associated with it, and then it will add a damage over time burn after you do the burst.
Ooh, fire.
And then the automatic fire has ice, and it will apply a slow to enemies who are targeted by it for a little bit of control. So that's the first one. The second one is leaning into his ultimate, Decrease 77. And what it's doing is it allows you to charge it faster, and it also kind of trades out that control of the fear for some more offensive capability, dealing direct damage.
Ultimate rate is increased by 50%.
The last one is emphasizing his dodge movement ability. This is going to make it explosive, where you will drop an explosive where you land and where you take off from, and decrease the cooldown of the dodge, and then increase the range that you're traveling as well to really lean into that mobility. So each of these, like you find the element of your kit that you prefer, or that is more effective in the particular lineup, and then emphasize that to really play them the way you want to play. Very cool stuff.
Yeah, it is very cool. And as you can see here, we went for the second talent, Overcharge. They're all really good talents, but this one is cool because it almost feels like you could have made this into another ult. But we're essentially giving now a laser to 7, and you have to hold it over, and it builds up, it does some tick damage, and then it pops.
That's good. I mean, like, it just doesn't fear.
You want to still sit there and watch them for a little bit to build up, but then it will explode, dealing damage. And you have to wait for it. So that's, again, that idea that Fish was saying, like, you want to trade out that ult to deal a little more damage, deal a little more burst. That's the one you're going to go with, and it just looks awesome too.
Yeah, it seems like something really good for like if you want to help melt down tanks more. Definitely seems good for that. And then
could do.
I was gonna say, does the for that strength, are you trading out like you're more vulnerable? I assume, like with how fragile your health is as 7, it seems like you might be more vulnerable while you're in that ultimate to be, sniped yourself.
Yeah,
ult in general is exactly that moment. Yeah,
I think it is one of those things when you're ulting as this champ, you can't use your other abilities. So you want to either be in a really good position, make sure that you're perched up on a wall that people are going to have trouble shooting you, but you want to be somewhere because once you commit to that ult, unless you cancel it, you're going to be, you got to stand there and take it and hope that you have the right positioning because you can't move once you're in it. You can walk, but you can't use your abilities. So yeah, you are vulnerable.
I have definitely
Very,
died
very
during my ult as 7.
Yes.
Now, one thing that I will say that I think is really cool and we're about to get into is 7 technically has 7 skins if you include,
Wow.
his default and the golden. So
And the interesting thing there is we actually had 2 more planned, and then 7, 8, 9. So these things happen.
gosh.
Bum, bum, ba, bum, boing.
Yep.
Yeah, that was I
Remember
think
not loving that.
I think it's just a shame that we didn't name this champ like 20 or something like that and really just destroyed the art team.
Dude, oh yeah, that they would have definitely loved you for that. Absolutely.
Paid.
But yeah, our first one is going to be the one that's that we're
Please save QA.
Don't look at that. Don't look at that.
It's going to be our
I'm
one
gonna
that's
stop making my
unlocked in
jokes for a
Season
second
Pass
and let's hear him talk.
2022. So yeah, I am excited though. We're gonna get into showing these folks. Again, as I was just saying, as we transitioned here, we are going to be able to see this first skin called Deadly Pallor, I believe, if I'm saying that right.
Pallor, yes.
Pallor.
Deadly
Skin,
Pallor,
You're
yeah.
close.
I was close. This one is really cool. Unlocked through the Season Pass 2022, and the skin will become unobtainable after the Season Pass 2022 has finished. And I think this is probably his most unique of the 7 different colors that are available, just because they changed the mask too.
That's a highly contested spot, but it's a super like morbid take on him, like an aesthetic of like absolutely about his lethality, and I really like where it ended up.
Yeah,
Looks
I think
cool.
The colors here are what stand out.
Looks cool for a season pass skin.
But I believe every skin actually has a somewhat unique mask. This one is just, as Fish said, it's very intense.
It's Terminator-like.
It looks like somebody ripped like the flesh off of somebody's face.
It does.
Maybe that's what happened.
It's a little morbid.
Is that what's under the mask all the time?
But yeah, again, that's your season pass skin. And our direct purchase skin that can also be obtained in the season pass is Crimson Guard, another unique mask as well.
I like that. I like that one. That one's cool.
Yeah, you can tell that these are like great skins. There's obviously all the detailing and recoloring, plus the cool mask.
He's releasing. Whoa! What? Okay, he's releasing with 7 skins, including default and gold.
When you're in game, all of the capes for these
That's
skins
pretty
are
cool.
different, so that was such a good detail.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And with that being said, our next skin, Ivy Sentinel, is going to be obtainable through gold chests, direct purchase. There's also going to be a PlayStation Plus pack that will be able to get you to obtain this little
PlayStation Plus
right here.
Bro, he's green.
Much more of like a defender vibe going on in this one than compared to some of the others.
These remind me of For Honor. Like this one reminds me of For Honor. That game.
Oh, yeah, and I don't know if anyone's guessing what color's next, but
it's purple. Purple.
Is Death Orchid, which will be able to be obtained from completing.
Yo! Purple! Trials of the Realm.
Purple's actually my favorite color.
Yeah.
Yo, Romanova.
Regal.
Purple's my favorite color too. Purple gang.
We almost went with Prickly Plum, but we thought Death Orchid was a little better.
Prickly Plum? What the hell?
Mood, right? And our next one is Biting Wind.
Biting
this will be
Wind.
available as the Event Pass exclusive in our Bounty store.
Oh.
Definitely gives a chilly vibe. I like it.
Yeah, that one's awesome. Again, just
blue. Yeah.
Event Pass exclusive.
Yeah, whatever flavor you're feeling with 7, we pretty much have all the options.
Blue.
You like
Blue.
like blueberries.
Blue.
You like leafy
This is
Blue. Blue. Blue.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Blue.
And every new champ that's released, they do come.
Get
with
the gold skin.
mastery skin that you can obtain by reaching level 50 mastery with them. And with 7, this is golden 7. You know,
That's
obviously
cool.
it already has the gold mask, but there is a lot more gold with this one.
And a
That
golden
looks
gun, I
clean.
see, as well.
And a golden gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you want to get to level 50. You want to look good as 7. You want to be out there just showing off all the gold.
My level 50 I'm working on right now is
This gun
Ray.
really cool for that.
I'm working on Ray's level 50. I just got done with Vora's like
I feel,
2 months ago.
You know, it's a design that at the beginning, you know, seeing him develop into what he became is just fantastic. You know, it's a champion that.
Also, this is probably a teaser right here for another champion. Just remember, I'm calling it right now. The person on this sign, Warlord, this sign, she's going to be a character. Watch. Predictions.
Did really strong with its delivery.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Agreed.
everyone, design, art, and, you know, QA for all the hours and hours and hours in the testing just to make sure things work, like the grappling hook. You know, just an amazing job from everyone on the team. And we really hope that you folks out there really do get to, you know, wrap yourselves into 7 and enjoy this character for what they are, you know, especially those flank mains out there. I feel like our flank mains are going to have a lot
Hey.
probably just grab
Probably.
Like, there's
Probably.
You know, there's gonna be people that
I
are
mean, I love Vora's Tindril.
swinging wall to wall, you know, to avoid
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
legality. I'm not gonna say, you know, who you might be mimicking.
Little
but,
superhero fantasy, maybe.
yeah, just living out your best superhero fantasy with 7, even though you're kind of like an antagonist, right?
Because he has a cape,
Yes.
obviously. That's the connection.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely the cape. But yeah, we're winding down here, folks. Any final words from my two lovely designers, Entmoot and Fish?
I'm just so excited. Like a new year, a new season of Paladins. We really, we hope we have some things in store to wow everybody, and we want to, like, we very much, we hope you've seen some stuff in PTS. We want to get your feedback, and we want to make sure that we're bringing stuff to the game to delight, and I hope we've delivered that with this patch. So thanks for playing Paladins with us.
You're welcome, Fish.
Yeah, and I'm extremely excited to hear and to see what you're all doing with 7. So as you're playing 7, let me know what you think. Hit us up, provide feedback. I'm just really, really excited to see what everyone does. And with all of the content in this patch, I want to see it. I want to see what you all can do. So please get out there, destroy.
Yeah, and with that being said, folks, I'm just going to say, you know, keep being great, keep giving us your feedback, and, you know, we're looking forward to a whole new year of Paladins 2022. So thank you for joining us, and we hope you will join us when this update goes live and have the most fun with 7 and our new event pass and all the other content coming. Bye!
Thanks, everyone.
Anything else? Yeah, no. Okay. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and say my thoughts so far. 7 hasn't obviously released yet. It's releasing Wednesday. This week after this stream. It'll release Wednesday. I barely play PTS. I personally think that he kinda is going to be on the same level as VII when he released. VII was really good when he released, but it wasn't like too powerful or anything. I feel like that's going to be it. I feel like that's what most flanks now, that they just like release and they're pretty much balanced. So yeah, the Azan nerfs, hopefully these are not the last time we see Azan nerfed, because I don't think this will do enough. I might have to play a couple of matches whenever the new season comes out, but yeah. I feel like Azan should get a little bit more nerfed to him. But yeah, that's basically all my thoughts. I feel like this season's probably going to be a great season, great 2022 year. That's about to happen, and as well on the channel. So yeah, just look forward to everything. Thank you all so much for watching the stream, and I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.